Welcome to the vlog. It's really good to see you again. What's this vlog about? Ice safety and carp fishing. That's it. Enjoy the rest of the video. Because of no safety glasses, right, they have a protection on it, so they've got an anti-scratch on it. They're durable, so if you get a lead in the tree and you flick it towards you and it comes and you don't catch it in time and it hits you in the eyes, you're protected. That's what they are. Safety glasses by a company called Riley. These are 18 quid. What's the kicker? This is ace. They're really well made. They've got a little nose thing that you can adjust there. Look at that, right? Polarized safety glass. Safety glass, so you fly fishing, you're going behind your mate, going through stalking, and he gets that branch and it whacks you in the head. All those different scenarios, can't say that, affect you when you're fishing. That's cool. That is cool. So you don't have to throw these away, right? You don't need to throw them away. What do we say about that? You can change the glass. You can put a non-polarized on one there. You can even put a clear one on. You know, that's ace. That's ace. So I bought them and they've arrived. And then, you know, I can't fault that. All you do is click them in, put them back into the housing. There's a little thing there. Can you see it? A little thing there, which you pull the lever back and you can swap the lenses. You no longer have to throw all the glasses away. You can order a couple of spares. You've got them there in your kit bag, in a little furry bag. These come in a little, like, you know, the sock with a drawstring. That is ace. I love that. I thought you might get as excited as I am over a set of shades. I might be wrong, you might think I'm a raving lunatic, but I just thought, to give me the chance to do something, sun's just come behind the cloud, to do something, to protect my eyes, to have polarized glasses, and also be able to change the lens if I scratch it. Miracle. Miracle. Why didn't people in fishing think about these things? Why is it somebody in a safety company do goggles and things like that, do something so perfect for fishing? I rest it on there. Listen, sorry about the rant, but it's brilliant. Enjoy the rest of the vlog. Take the glasses off, eh? You can see me. Now, I'm going to be changing my waters. Not so much this year. I'm still going to be fishing these waters, but I'm going to be fishing another water, another angling club as well as this one, because I love fishing with 3 rods, and on the other angling club I'm allowed to do my vlogging, talking about products and that kind of thing. I can on this one, but it's got to be non-specific, non-paid, you know, it's got to be that kind of thing. I'm getting paid for this video, I'm just doing the video, no one's paying me, just doing it. In fact, these glasses, I didn't get paid for these glasses, this is just a product that I thought you'd like to have a look at. That simple, nothing too hidden agenda on that, but that's that. Look at that, nothing moving. This has happened to me before. Usually do get fish jumping and boshing now, but they're not. 40 yards out, just there, I've got scattering of boilies, and I'm fishing over there, that tickly area there, about 100 yards. I've got a single on there as well. That's on a pop-up, that's on a Ronnie rig. And a few scattered boilies on that as well with a throwing stick. And that's about 100 yards. There's a little bit of a deep hole there where the carp tend to bury underneath the pipes. It's just before the pipe. There's like a pipe that holds all the aerators in place, and it's just there. It's a strange situation sometimes, carp fishing. So what I'm going to do with tonight is, because I'm seeing nothing moving, I'm going to get the tea and I'm having some hot dogs. I'm going to chill out, relax, and try and pick a fish up. If I don't, I'll see you in the morning, because I've currently got a time lapse on the go. It's quite a clear night tonight as well. I might do a little thing with the stars. You know, we see the stars going by on the time lapse and the stars with the music. Might do that kind of thing. I don't know what to say. Apart from, I'll just carry on fishing.
When you were here before, couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry.
First fish of the night, that's a blank saver. Didn't see anything showing. So luckily enough, the crab bait has actually brought them in. It's a good, fish meals are a good bait in summer. This is towards the end of summer, but at least we're catching something, eh? There you go. Sorry fishy for waking you up in the middle of the night when you're feeding. Right, I'm going to put this back. I don't wake up too well in the middle of the night, to be honest. I struggle, but at least I've caught one. Time for this little monkey to go back. See you again, little fella. Right, see if we can catch another. Put it back on the spot. Not far out. That'll do.
You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so very special.
I'll just take a second for that plane to go. We're right in the flight path of Manchester Airport on this lake, and unfortunately that's just what happens on this video. It's a bit like if you're doing somewhere like kind of Heathrow or that kind of area. So it's morning. I'm going to have bacon and mushroom for my breakfast this morning. A little bit tired, but you know what? I'm so thankful I got out. I'm not going to lie to you, yesterday I couldn't be bothered. I had set my rods up. Well, I was in the middle of setting my rods up, and then I realised I left the alarms at home, my buzzers. So I had to drive all the way back home. How many people have done that? Have you done that? And then I had to drive all the way back, and I'd had such a tough week that I decided, did I really want to fish? So I set up, I put the rods out, I catapulted some baits out, about 40 yards out. I put some bait out, fished a wafter over about 40, 50 baits, and all's good. Picked a fish up, so that's good. I'm happy with that. But it's time for breakfast. Now, I'm going to show you a little tip that I used to do many years ago, and I don't know why I stopped doing it. In these open waters where there's no weed or snags, it's really handy to do the next tip I'm going to show you next. So we'll have a look at that after I've had my breakfast.
When you were here before, couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so very special.
So, I've had my breakfast. Let's talk about this. Flying back leads. Listen, Dave's a Middlewich, not sponsored to say that, but these are bought from Dave's a Middlewich. Bought these the other day. What are they? Flying back leads. Now, when I went to the Royston Vasey National, when I went to Nash's, I can never remember the name of the place. When I went to Nash's Royston Lakes on the Woods Pool, I think it's a Woods Pool, I was fishing just over a gravel bar. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to pin my line down a little bit, just past the bar, but have lead coming straight away past it. Now, if I had a flying back lead on, that would have been impossible. Now, there are other companies who do flying bat leads. This is just the one I prefer to use, which is a Korda flying bat leads, plainly labelled, and this is 3 gram. You can get bigger sized flying bat leads, you certainly can. What's the purpose of them? Well, they're kind of self-explanatory. You have your rig. I mean, this is a pop-up with a little bit of putty, and they've got a bit of flexi. That's moved over a little bit. There we go. This has got a flexi on it, so the flexi's in the wrong place. There we go. Slid down. This has got a pop-up with a bit of flexi on it. You with me? Like so. It's even got a Nash hook on it, of all things, and affordable angling's little kicker there, which is a nice soft little kicker. So you've got that. That's a basic pop-up rig that you see with a lead clip as well. No lead on it, obviously, because you put your lead on that part. This is a lead clip where you can push it on and take the lead off when you put it on your rods. Now, where would you put the flying bat lead? Now, here's a question. Now, what you got to remember, please, if you know all about this and you feel a need to comment about nonsense, please remember there are loads and loads and loads and loads of people out there new to fishing, and they will not have a Scooby-Doo of what I'm talking about, because they've only maybe just started fishing. Now, these here are little cone pieces that go on. There's 2. You get the bat lead and a little bead, right? So the little beads, they go on just at the back of the rig there. So if you've got a tube in there, or you've got some lead core, it'll be at the back of the lead core or the tubing. You'll have a little buffer bead for this to buff up to. Now, the beauty of these is you don't have to split the rig down if you're going to start using one. All you do is a little split, and I can see it. Now I've got my glasses on. I've not got my reading glasses on, that is, before you get somebody having a bit smart. You clip it onto your line like so, and this one clips on as well. There. Now, some people who's never been fishing before will look at that and go, why have I just done that? Can you see there? I've just put that bat lead on. So here's the reason being. When this rig gets cast out, this has got a little cone in the end of it now, which catches the wind. So when you cast out, that cone and the weight gets caught and travels slightly slower than the rest of the rig, which in turn means that this sits on the bottom, the weight. You've got your rig and your weight there, and you've got your pop-up further ahead. It means that you're pinning down a lot of your rig. Now, there's also this little part that's in there as well, which is kind of not so much of a cone, but it's a dome. So if you don't want it to fly that far back, this helps you cut down the distance that it flies back. But sadly, this has to be put on first. So that'll be actually fitted onto the rig like so, there for instance, with it already pre-done, and then this will just clip on the line. I'll do this way actually. Clip on the line, like there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm not going to put that in damage the line, but you get the idea. That'll be inside, completely inside the lead weight, and that'll mean that there's more aerodynamic on the top part, just there, so it doesn't fly back as far. They're relatively new. Now I used to use these all the time, and they work really well. And for the life of me, I can't think why I stopped using them. Now I think what it was is I was fishing in Yorkshire, a lake which is quite weedy, on Bradford number 1. And when I was fishing that water, not for long, when you're fishing one of them and you get weed, you don't really want to be fishing with weed with one of them, because this collects all the weed halfway up the line. It'd become an absolute nightmare to get rid of. That's it. That's a flying bat lead. Fantastic idea, really handy and superb. I don't know why I stopped using it. Little handy little tip for you there. Tips and tricks, as they say. You know? And that's the affordable angling clip. Now, this is perfect for the water fishing here, this sand quarry, because it's got little flecks in it. And I've got the tail rubber as well there as well. They're going to be available off my website very soon as well. So that's it, a little tip for you. And that leader, that lead clip, is like kind of a sand colour with little flecks in it, which makes it ideal for this place. Also, I've gone for a brown type sandy colour putty on that. Can you see it? And same with the actual rigger liner there. Because there's a lot of people new to the sport, and like I keep on saying, most of the people getting into fishing these days aren't 20, aren't 18, aren't children, they're over the 35s. And there's nothing more frustrating when you're over 35 is doing a new sport and feeling intimidated by asking people, how do you tie this rig, how do you do that rig? The how-to videos are going to be midweek videos of how to tie the rig. Alright, so I'm going to do links of how to tie the different kinds of knots. Now this sounds really daft because I actually do not know anything or remember anything about the name of the knots. Terrible with names. I use the knots all the time. Various different kinds of knots. I don't know the name of them because I don't need to know the name of them. Now some people might be new to this and want to know the name of the knot. When they do the Google search, they'll know what they're looking for. And the videos are there to be informative. I'm not an expert, I'm just passing on what I do to you. That's got that out of the way, hasn't it? So don't forget, like and subscribe, comment below your bottom right hand corner, leave a little comment and hit that bell icon so you get notifications via email about these kind of videos if you like these kind of videos. It's that simple really. Enjoy the rest of the video. It's a real video.
Si je pose ma voix à présent sur des breaks oppressants, atmosphère pesante, rien n'est plus comme avant. Hip-hop léger sur des breaks saisissants, atmosphère pesante car rien n'est plus comme avant. Hip-hop léger sur des breaks saisissants.
Well, this is the end of the video. We've had a look at flying back lead, some new shades where you can change the lenses in case you break one of them or scratch it. But with it being scratch resistant, we don't have that problem. We've had a fish, we've had breakfast, I've just had some noodles, and now I'm going to bid you farewell and call it the end of the video. See you on the next video. Don't forget, on your right hand side and the bottom right hand corner there's the subscribe button. Please subscribe, help us build the channel, and it's a pleasure to see you again. Press the bell icon if you like these kind of videos to get notifications from our lovely friends called Google who own YouTube, and I'll see you on the next video.